Okay, what do we got? Hasan was freaking out today. While Destiny's community continues to harass Hasan and his community yet again, and over the recent criticisms of Ethan, here is a long thread proving yet again who this rabid Destiny audience, or this rabid audience Destiny has cultivated are. Note the screenshots of DGGers spreading lies about H3. First of all, so is it considered harassment if you criticize somebody's community? Is that harassment? Like, what are we considering harassment here? It was,
I think what's crazy
I don't even know what the
about
grimace shake is, sorry.
This is that, like, Ethan is very frustrated and very emotional in this moment, but doesn't recognize that, like, perhaps a Lebanese woman who's a hijabi in the United States of America could also be very emotional in this exact same moment. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's so... And the reality of the matter is, anti-Semitism is an unacceptable form of bigotry, whereas Islamophobia is a very acceptable form of bigotry. So being the bigger person in this situation, regardless of your feelings, is absolutely to not unload with a much larger audience on a person of this background. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's just restating what I said. Yeah, he should just be... You can do this clip in like 4 seconds. Let me do this really quick for you. If you're a minority in any way, size, shape, or form, you're too much of a sub-degenerate ever have any agency or ever be held accountable for your actions. So just do whatever the fuck you want. And if you're dealing with any white people who are the master race, or especially cishet men, they will always treat you as though you are the degenerate, rabid animal that you are. And they should do nothing mean to you at all. That's what Hasan is saying. What a comment. She wears a hijab as a Lebanese woman in the United States, so she couldn't help but defend the October 7th attacks or defend Osama bin Laden? Like, what? Okay. Grimace Shake got linked.
You see that D is trying to leverage the situation to his advantage and is talking to Ethan behind the scenes plenty on stream. You see his recent Reddit's visited. Destiny's always there. I don't care. Okay.
Bro, we traded 2 messages like a year ago. What do you talk? Like, we don't talk behind the scenes.
I don't. I mean, great. Like, sure, fine. Who cares? Okay. I don't think that Ethan's worldview is ultimately compatible with someone who, I mean, exactly the type of person who he like routinely shit on. And I don't think that it's like, I think people want to be appreciated. I think people want to be liked. Okay. And if a community of people are being like, you're fucking, you suck, whether for good reason or for bad reason, and a group of people take advantage of that and say, we love you, you're doing a great job. You're
misunderstanding which emotional response Hasan is referring to. Oh, you mean when she got emotionally upset because Ethan unfollowed her?
They are going to... They're going to absolutely take advantage of that situation. And of course, I don't even fault him for potentially going there to find talking points or whatever. He's permanently on Reddit.
Okay, let's not even go there. You know, that's up.
Can I give Hasan props for at least one thing? And it's actually something that drives me crazy about some of the people around him. Let me give Hasan props for one thing. At least Hasan does nepotism correctly, to where he was inserted and set up to succeed in his life in so many different ways, and at least he has succeeded, as opposed to people like Frogan, who get astroturfed and supported so much by their more successful friends and never make it anywhere and can't achieve any level of success on their own and are constantly stuck being irrelevant losers who just stir shit up and make problems for everybody, despite how much of a leg up they've gotten from every other like famous person around them. So at the very least, Hasan has done the nepotistic thing correctly, but my God.
Israelis was understandable for the most.
Look at his chat. He had to put in an emote only mode.
Part.
Ethan, please learn more about this. Shut the fuck up.
What was not so understandable was Ethan's reaction and commentary in the following H3 podcast episode.
Emote mode ends and immediately someone comes in and has to do this. Like immediately. Immediately. God damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all can't behave at all. This is precisely the reason why it's also impossible to moderate. It's impossible to moderate to that degree.
He's such a baby bitch. God, he's such a cuck bitch baby. It's impossible. Bro, it's not just random unhinged comments. They're doing this because you are directing it, right? You're the one that it basically encourages this. Remember, when he spoke to Ethan, and Ethan was like, bro, your chat like says unhinged on me. Hasan's response was, well, bro, you basically sound like Ben Shapiro. I think that was more or less what Hasan said. Like, bro, you kind of sound like you're pro-genocide. Somebody can find the clip for this, but like, Jesus, like, no shit.
Massive community. It's probably D Shadows cosplaying. It absolutely is not, okay? It absolutely is not. It's this community. It's long-term community subscribers that chirp at me every moment of the day too. The problem is, this is a very different issue. This is not about me. This is not someone yelling How many times do I ban 48 month subscribers that come in here and will be like, you are not sufficiently leftist. You actually have completely given up on the leftist project. You love Kamala Harris. How many times do I yell at a long-term community subscriber? Okay? No, it's people that love being incredibly annoying. I think Ethan doesn't see this because if he did, he would know how much you're trying to clean up chat. No, I told him this. He just must not believe me if he doesn't think so.
Oh, Ethan's just a. They got brainwashed by the DGG community, I guess. Ethan, being new to the internet and all. Ethan being a very newcomer to internet hate and internet communities. He doesn't really know anything at all, by the way. He's a Hasan, tons of experience here. Paved it on his own. He knows.
Oh, be normal, dude. Be normal. You're not doing praxis by typing up Twitch chat. If I ever catch someone being like, oh, Gila is like killing Palestinian children or whatever, I'm gonna ban you. You're an unhinged psycho, dude. You're a weirdo. Okay? Sorry, you are. Like, what the f are you doing? What are you saying? Like, what are you saying? There's veterans in this community too. Do you treat them in the same way? There's American veterans. Like, what the f are you talking about? Like, do you not live in the real world? Like, what do you, this conversation is so frustrating because it like breaks the boundary of the real world and online shit. The people that we're talking about are people that I know in the real world. Okay? Is that what you do to your uncle who's a veteran or to your cousin who's a veteran? You walk up to him and you're like, you rape 14-year-olds, you piece of shit. I hope you enjoyed your trip to Iraq. Is that what you do?
Jesus. Leftists preach and foam at the mouth at the thought of a revolution happening in America, but as soon as it happens in the Middle East, what they're doing is wrong. This was Frogan's crazy messaging on October 7th, by the way. Even Fuentes and the neo-Nazis, not to be this blatant about like supporting terrorists or mass murder events, but the North Star Radio, the person who made the Leftovers video Hasan reacted to, has been obsessively hate posting about Ethan and Hila on the Snark subreddit since the October 7th attack. He has been very frequently posting in the Snark subreddit since November 2023, calling Ethan a Zionist and scumbag genocide denier, IDF simp Israel defender, among many other insane parasocial things. Ethan is a scumbag genocide denier, IDF simp Israel defender, and don't try to tell me I only think that because he's Jewish. I think that because he's a genocide denier, IDF simp Israel defender. This sub fell off. It used to be about hating Ethan and supporting the crew. I still watch H3 and subscribe, and I'm even a member still because I love the crew. Zach is annoying, though. Why was this included? Okay. It's funny that Ethan comments on Hasan yelling and getting angry while Ethan does the exact same. But when Hasan does it, he's defending the lives of Palestinians. And when Ethan does it, he's just defending genocide. I was crying at the beginning of the episode and a lot more at the end. Love the H3 family. Why is this comment here? Okay. Calling for a two-state solution is inherently Zionist, but Ethan is too ignorant to understand that. Few reason is ugly. They employ too many people for their size. They produce far too many new pieces every month. Hila is cringe. Parasocial? To prove like parasociality and obsessiveness. Bonus cringe. While hate posting about how Ethan is a Zionist genocide supporter, he's also making fan covers and asking Ethan to bring back his personal channel. Bring back the Ethan. Oh no. Wait, is there a link to this?
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.